Our day in Athens allowed us to tick something off our bucket list as we finally got to ascend the Acropolis, but we also got a taste of what Athens has to offer those visiting on a cruise. A beautiful sunrise greeted us in the port of Piraeus, which is approximately 15 kilometres from central Athens. We wanted to ascend the Acropolis, but our research had warned us of long queues and difficulties getting tickets by just turning up, so we opted for a cruise ship excursion which provided transport, pre-booked tickets and a guide. The bus ride through Piraeus showed that this had a beautiful harbourside area for those passengers not wanting to travel into Athens. There are frequent shuttle buses from the port to the city of Athens, as well as numerous taxi options and a metro train. It was a pleasant 40-minute journey into the city of Athens, and before long we were dropped off at the foot of the Acropolis with a cobbled path luring us to ascend. Having pre-booked tickets and an earlier start helped us to get a good place in the long lines of people looking to ascend the Acropolis. All the while our informative guide was filling our heads with historical facts and local customs. Despite the queues, we ascended quickly, passing the Theatre of Dionysus and the Temple of Athena. Of course, it's the Parthenon that takes centre stage, but there are so many other monuments on the Acropolis to see and learn about, and this is where having a local guide was really helpful. We did get time to wander the Acropolis without the guide, and we put this to good use. It really is a spectacular place, and the views across the city are equally jaw-dropping. Then time to descend and get back on the bus, which provided a short tour of the city centre before dropping us off to allow us time to explore for a few hours. It was a case of where to start, and in hindsight it would have been a good idea to make a plan of what we wanted to see. However, first stop was for some food and some refreshments in a nice cafe, then off to explore. Athens is a bustling city and has a real buzz and fantastic atmosphere. We used the site of the two Greek Orthodox cathedral churches as a meeting point and a place to return to once we'd explored. But the hardest part was choosing which district of Athens we should go and explore. We chose to walk through the Plaka area, which is the oldest part of the city. It is rich in ancient ruins, but also chapels and churches, as well as markets, shops and plentiful cafes and restaurants. It was great fun to wander around and soak it up. After some last-minute shopping, we headed back to our bus collection point, which then took us across the city to view the stadium used for the first modern Olympic Games. Then it was a bus back to the ship, where after such a busy and intense day, the wine and the cocktails were especially welcome. What a day and what a place. Thank you, Athens, a worthy bucket list destination for sure.